Hello viewers, welcome to the maiden program of the Vintage Heritage. My name is Jane Briggs on Zamani TV. The Vintage Heritage program is a television magazine program that showcases societal events, festival, tourism, personality profile, and promoting Nigerian culture and heritage. And with me today, there is a guest in the studio to discuss something very important. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage on Zamani TV. I told you I have somebody in the studio and we'll be discussing or talking about something very important that would help me and you, even the viewers. And it's all about makeup and your looks and your guides. I have a makeup artist in the building and we'll be discussing the guides for you on makeup. And her name is Halima Musa. Welcome to the Vintage Heritage Show on Zamani TV.
Thank you very much.
Like I told you, we'll be discussing, or rather, we'll be discussing about makeup guidance today. And as a makeup artist, I want you to can you little by start elaborate, why do people even choose to make up themselves?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. The reason why people make up is, I think it makes them look confident and it brings out their natural look, as in the inside of them.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me that people make up to look good,
yeah,
and people make up builds up your confidence,
your
inner beauty
yeah.
as well. Well, still on makeup guides, yeah. You know, a lot of people do different kinds of makeup. If you discover we have different shade of makeup. Now let's start with different shade of makeup. Is it right for somebody, it's makeup guides and makeup talks?
Yeah.
Is it right for somebody to have a heavy makeup to the market?
No.
Okay, so why do you think it's not right for somebody to have heavy makeup full of concealer, foundation, all of it to the market? As a makeup artist, why do you think it's wrong?
It's not even right for you to go to the market with a heavy makeup. Even with your nude makeup, you can go to the market with it.
Okay, so you're trying to tell us that the nude makeup is better to the market.
Yes.
So why? Nude makeup, do we have foundation? Do we have other concealers inside of it?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have different types of makeup.
Yes.
So as a makeup artist, how can you differentiate types of makeup to guide your viewers and your audience?
Fine. Firstly, we have different type of makeup.
Okay.
We have nude, we have casual makeup. Casual makeup is, you can still use it as nude. You can still go for nude.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and we have bridal makeup and traditional makeup. But one thing is, for a dinner, like a party, if you're going for a party, you can use this, what we call shimmery. So those shimmery are like shiny eyeshadow or glitter, something, because where you're going to matters. It's a night, so it's a dinner. So you have to use something that is sparkling and will bring out your looks. So that's it.
Okay, you've talked about different shade of makeup.
Yeah.
I think gradually, since it's a makeup guide, let's get into the dinner set of makeup. What are the process one has to go through to find herself as a bride, or maybe, even if not a bride, you want to attend a dinner wedding? What makeup, what are the steps kind of makeup that person has to follow?
You see, before you start a makeup is not all about foundation or concealing. The way you start, that's what we call it skin prep. Okay. That's skin preparation. So before you start makeup, any makeup at all, your skin has to, you have to start your skin with like cleansing, priming, and using a moisturizer, even with a rose water. It helps in bringing out your work and your looks.
The beauty on that person. Yes,
the beauty on that person. So it helps in that. And yes. It avoids your foundation to break.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said something about prepping, and some people could misunderstand or maybe not understand you rather. Has prepping got to do with the moisturizing? Are they the same? Do they work together?
Yes.
So prepping has to do with moisturizing.
Yeah.
And what does moisturizing does to makeup before the others?
Moisturizer is just like
It keeps your makeup healthy.
Yes, it keeps your makeup healthy. It makes it avoids your foundation from breakage.
Okay.
Yes, and also primer. What primer does is it makes it to last longer.
Okay, so we have difference between moisturizer and the primer.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the work of the primer?
Yeah, like I said, primer makes your makeup to last longer.
Okay.
Like using when you apply your foundation, it will avoid it from breakage, and it will make it to last long.
That's the work of the primer.
Yes.
And the moisturizer will help you have your makeup to stay and gives you a good look. So these are the two different things.
Yes.
So in all the makeup styles, that means we can still
moisturizer smoothens
good.
Your foundation.
Okay, it helps the smoothing of your foundation before you apply it. Now I notice that most people go into makeup as a makeup artist. You get into makeup and some of them don't even use foundation and they still get the makeup job very correct. Is it proper? Because some people think without foundation you cannot get a perfect makeup. So apart from foundation, is it rightly or that somebody could still do a makeup without foundation and get it rightly?
Sure.
Okay. Now between the primer and the moisturizer, which one comes first?
The moisturizer.
Okay, the moisturizer comes first before the primer. That means the moisturizer has a different job of itself. It helps the face, if I get you well, to stay and to last, and your makeup to glow. Make it glow. Then you go to the primer. What does the primer do? We all use primer. Perhaps we don't even know what primer does. What is primer?
What primer does is it makes your makeup to last long.
Okay.
It avoids your foundation from breaking.
Okay.
So your foundation will sit after blending, and your blending too matters.
Okay, very
so
well.
After blending, you see your makeup looks good, and the blending will just cover it.
Okay, that's what the primer does.
Yeah.
It maintains all the layers and gives you a good look. Yeah. Moisturizer is just like to set up the place before, just like you have your bath and you need to cream your body. Okay, now we get you very well. Now let's go to concealer. What is the work of concealer? Because you know it's makeup guide. Don't forget. What is the work of concealer? Because I'm looking at it that sometimes concealer goes with the primer. And with what you just explained now, I think there should be little different. So what's the work of a concealer?
You know, in makeup, people do misunderstood foundation and concealer, because they look the same.
It's the same, exactly.
Yes. So foundation, you use foundation before concealer. We have what we call highlighter.
Okay.
So highlighter too looks like concealer. Okay. So you can use highlighter to conceal.
Okay.
Yes.
You can skip highlighter and use your concealer.
Yes.
Okay.
And concealer, we use concealer to reshape your brows.
Okay.
Like after the brows, you just use it to reshape it.
For most of us and the viewers.
Yeah.
What age of the brows? Because most of them might not know what the brows are. You could. Is it like this?
Yeah.
Where the brows?
Your brows is like this.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
So use it to shape the brows.
That's to balance it.
Okay.
Yeah. The concealer helps you to balance it with it. So what's the secret of a beautiful makeup?
The secret of a beautiful makeup is first by your skin prep.
Your skin prep.
Yes.
I think we will elaborate more on it. But before then, we've been talking on makeup guides. And on makeup guides, you need to really focus like our makeup artist here, Halima Musa, has been teaching or rather discussing with me here. We talked about primer, we talked about concealer. And I know you have listened and heard the secret, how you can prime your face, conceal your face, and get a beautiful look. And don't forget, she actually discussed something about why you should not, even if you don't want to use foundation, your makeup can still glow. Don't forget, we're still discussing or rather talking about makeup guides. Your makeup guide is your makeup steps on Zamani TV with Jane Briggs on the Vintage Heritage. Let's go for a short break. We'll be right back.
Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, oh, oh, oh. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, oh, oh, oh. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go. The sunshine. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, oh, oh, oh. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, oh, oh, oh. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go.
Welcome back on Zamani TV on the Vintage Heritage. Still on Makeup Guide. Welcome, Halima. We're back again. I told you that we'll be talking now about what's the secret of a beautiful makeup. You just see a woman looking beautifully dressed with a beautiful, elegant makeup. What is the secret? Is the secret foundation? Is the secret concealer? Let's really know one of these products that if you remove or you did not add into a makeup, something is missing there and the makeup will not be beautiful. So that's why we say, what's the secret?
Like I said, the first secret is your skin prep.
Your skin prep.
Yes, your skin prep. And the second is when you're using a good product matters in makeup. So when you're using a good product, you have an elegant look. Yes.
I think that's the secret. That means actually if I get you very well and hear you very well, meaning every makeup artist focus on advising a client to go on prepping with moisturizer.
Yes.
That means moisturizer is a good product to go. And moisturizer, if I should ask even, is something that you put to actually get your skin very look beautiful. So it's just like you're trying to bring back your skin or maybe a dead skin. So that's where you wear it to find it before you put on your makeup. So the secret of it is moisturizer. Yes, viewers, I'm sure you're getting this. If you're not moisturizing your face before makeup, you might not get a glowing makeup. Am I right about that? Yes, still on makeup issues and makeup talks and guides here on Zamani TV with Jane Briggs and my guest in the building, Halima Musa. Well, we're still talking on makeup guides. You know, a lot of people love to put eyelash. What's your take about the eyelash? Is it a bad idea? Is it a good idea? Since it's on makeup steps. You hear some people say it's going to give me an after effect. As a makeup artist, does it have an after effect? Now we have the artificial lashes. Now as a makeup artist, what's your advice about the artificial lashes? Is it rightful to go with it? Does it have an after effect?
Doesn't have an after effect.
Okay.
But only if you're using it often, like you use it always. That's when I think it has an after effect, because this our lashes, because when you use the gum, because they use gum to, and
don't forget the gum should have chemical.
Yes.
Good.
Thank
so
you.
Let's go.
So we use the gum, and what they do is they meld it with the artificial lashes, with your lashes and
with your real lashes.
With your real lashes. So they meld it together, and by the time you want to pull it off, so it goes with your real lashes.
Yeah.
You see? So you using it always, wearing it always, it brings an after effect.
Okay, that could be danger actually.
Yes.
Okay, so you know, I asked before, is there any different beauty when you're not wearing the artificial lashes? Is there a different beauty when you're wearing and when you're not wearing?
Yes, there is.
There's a difference between it.
But you know, some people do have these real lashes, long real lashes. Naturally. And by the time you use mascara, it's what we call mascara. By the time you use it to brush it, it can stand and it will look very beautiful.
Okay, that means in addition to all lashes, the God-given lashes, the artificial lashes, it adds beauty to makeup.
Yes.
Okay, now we talked about the makeup, the lashes, and so on and so forth. Now there is something that kept itching me about this makeup stuff we hear. You see, people have a different look, especially their nose gets a different shape. What's the secret about that?
The secret about that is the contour.
Good, the contour.
Yes.
Okay, she just said the secret about that is the contour.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back for us to know more about the contour. Don't forget we're on Zamani TV, on the Vintage Heritage. We'll be right back on a short break to talk about why the nose goes differently from what you used to know. You see, a lady has a very flat nose. And before you know what is happening, is well-built, a better nose for that person that is so standing like the Arabs. And the person look really beautiful. So when we come back on the show on the Vintage Heritage, we'll know the secret of a built nose, kind of. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back on Zamani TV on the Vintage Heritage, still on Makeup Guides. Yes, Halima, I'm back to you now. You told me something, you said the contour.
Yes.
Gives you a different view than shape of cheek, shape of nose. Please, in a very calmness, explain this because it's very important. I have my reasons why I said it's very important. This thing changes a lot of women. And you have somebody who sees you a different you in the other day and seeing a different you in the other day. So that's not the secret.
Okay, the secret about it is a contour.
Okay.
So, like if you have a client that is a fair that has a fair skin,
Okay.
that has a light skin, you use a shade too dark, like too dark and not that dark. You understand? So you use that shade to to blend it around this place.
Okay.
So there's what we call deep blending. That's deep contouring. So that deep contouring, that's what brings the shape of the nose.
Okay.
So around here, just here, you
Okay.
blend it, and you see by the time you're done blending, you see this area just going.
Okay.
So and we blend, we use contour to shape. That's the work of a contour.
To give you different looks.
Yes, to
Okay.
give you a different
We
shape.
build you.
Yes.
Okay.
So and we contour around this side.
I noticed it. Make you fat, make you slim. Okay.
Yes. So let's say you have a fat face
and you want to be slim.
So you use the contour to shape it.
So all that goes round about the shaping and the rebuilding of your face, the power source of it is the contour.
Yeah.
So it's not like people go and inject themselves and get a slim and a plumpy face. It's all about a contour. And now when you look at the makeup world, do you think it's all makeup artists that could give you this nice shape with the contour?
Not all makeup.
Not all makeup artists. Why?
Because I think everyone has their own ways of makeup. Making up. Yes. So by the time everybody, although everybody has like I said, everybody has a different way of making up.
Good and fine. We're still on Makeup Guides on the Vintage Heritage. Don't forget you're watching Zamani TV with Jane Briggs here, and we'll just go for a short break. When we come back, our makeup artist will finally give us steps of makeup guides, how you can apply your makeup just a little while and enjoy it. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage. We're back again still on Makeup Guides. Now, in a short while before we say bye-bye to this segment, can you explain to the viewer steps of makeup that one could catch up, and give herself a confident makeup to step out, markets, party, and all?
Fine. I'll be giving out a nude makeup look.
Okay.
So you start with your skin prep. So with that you can achieve your makeup look. So you start with your skin prep, blend every part of the face. Then what I do is foundation before brows. So after blending your foundation, you draw your brows and conceal. Start concealing, you apply your eyeshadow, just a nude eyeshadow.
Okay.
Then before you contour, after contouring, you contour around this side and here.
You must contour.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, and if you would like to use a setting powder, there's what we call setting powder.
Okay.
So you apply it here.
Okay.
It's also a highlighter.
Okay.
So you apply it here to reshape the contour very well. So you apply it there. Then you blend everything to avoid harsh lines.
Okay.
You blend it. After blending it, then you come to the lip and use a nude lipstick. Yes. Then you use a powder to cover the
and
lip.
It gives you good look.
Yes.
Thank you. You have said it all, but can you elaborate a little what prep is so that our viewers can get you?
Thank you. Prep means that's skin prep. So it means before you start your makeup, what you need to apply. the products you need to apply before you begin makeup. So what you need is moisturizer and primer, if possible rose water.
Okay, yes, you said it initially.
Yes,
Rose water. Okay.
So you after moisturizer, you use your primer, and if possible rose water.
Okay, that means you use your primer, you use your
moisturizer
in your prep, you use your moisturizer.
Yes.
Give it a little time. Go on
the primer.
After then, you can go on your rose water. So can the three goes together?
Yes.
Okay, that is what you call
not at the same time.
You
Yes,
give it a break.
Yes.
Okay, and that's what you call the skin prep before makeup.
So after that, foundation and others can come in.
Thank you very much, Alima Musa. That's interesting to know on makeup guides. Today we had it on makeup guides, and our makeup artists have really explained much about it. I don't know about you. Did you enjoy it? This program is coming from you from Zamani TV on the Vintage Heritage Show. Don't forget, it's exciting to have it, and it's exciting to know that makeup guides can help you in all the things that has just been explained by our makeup artists. With this, we have come to the end of the Vintage Heritage Show. And on behalf of the entire production crew, we'll meet again, same time, on same station, on Zamani TV, on the Vintage Heritage Show. Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll see you next episode. Bye.